Good morning, students. Welcome to Business Studies. We are running with staffing. We know that staffing has three elements, that is recruitment, selection, and training. Let us move towards the second element, that is selection. Selection is the process of identifying the right candidate in a right position and at a right time. But the recruitment ends and the selection process start. So we should know what is recruitment and what is selection. Recruitment means searching for the candidates, and selection means choosing the right person, right candidate among that candidates. So recruitment is a positive process because it collects all the applications, does not reject anything. And selection is a negative process because it only pick up the right candidate and reject the unwanted candidates or who is not a right person for that job. Recruitment aims to create a large number of applications, and selection ensures to get the most competent people for that particular vacancy or that particular job. Recruitment is a very simple process because we have to collect the applications, whereas selection is a complex process. Why we say it's a complex process? Let us see the selection process. The number one is preliminary screening. Now here screening means they go through all the applications which they have received. They check the qualification, they check the experience, and they make a list of the candidates who are being sent for the employment test. And the rest all applicants which are not suitable will be rejected. Now, the application which have been sent for the second round is selection test. So here there are various tests conducted by the staffing department. Number one is trade test. Now this trade test is conducted to ensure that the candidate is suitable for the particular trade. That means what kind of job that which we are going to give him, is he fit for this, the level of his knowledge and his potential and all these things are being checked. For example, we can say a typist test can be conducted for the job of typist. Okay, so whether he can type it properly, his spelling, his speed and all this thing can be checked. Aptitude test to know the potential of the learning skill. That means here this test is conducted to determine the potential of an individual and to know how he will perform in future. Next, interest test to check the interest of the involvement of a person or the candidate on the job. Like which is his area of interest. We can provide job according to his interest. Personality test here it involves to know the characteristic, to know the values, beliefs, his attitudes, his emotion, and his maturity level of the candidate. Intelligence test, IQ test, you already know, to measure the level of intelligence, that it indicates a person's learning ability or ability to make a decision or to make a judgment. So these are the various tests which are taken on the second step. The third one, after crossing all these hurdles, the third test is employment interview. The main purpose of the interview is to find out the suitability of the candidate, to see more information about, to seek means to get the more information about the candidate, to give the candidate an accurate picture of the job with detailed terms and conditions. So there is a face-to-face interview where detailed information can be exchanged, and once this is been done and he has been selected, then reference check is needed. Prior to give a final selection, the employer makes an investigation about the candidate, about his family background, about his past employment, about his education experience. So we have to check that. Then comes selection decision. A list of candidates who have cleared the employment test, then interviews and reference check is prepared, and then selected candidates are listed in order for a merit, like who is the, what will be the final decision taken by the manager, that who will be selected. And then medical test, physical examination is been conducted, and once the candidate go through this physical or fitness examination and is been clear that he is fit for the job, no problem, then the job offer letter is been given to him. So a candidate has cleared all the hurdles in selection process, and now finally the appointment letter is being there in front of him, where the pay scale and everything has been discussed. Now this is a contract of employment. After getting the job offer, the candidate has to give his acceptance that I will accept. Both employer and employee will sign the contract of employment where the terms and conditions are there, pay scale is given, leave rules, hours of job, then everything all in detail. What will be his job title, to whom he will be answerable, what will be his duties, each and every detail is being mentioned in a contract, and both of them have to sign the contract. So this is what is the process of selection. So it is little complicated as compared to the recruitment. So we are going to study further the third element in next video. So be connected. Thank you so much.